Today we are talking about a moment that quietly changed the direction of Alexandra Eala's career, and it did not come from a trophy or a big win but from time spent on court with Rafael Nadal. Eala recently shared what it was like to hit with Nadal for the first time, and her words say a lot about the gap between believing you are working hard and actually seeing the highest standard up close. She said it was crazy and that it was her first time ever hitting with him and she was extremely nervous. And what stood out was not just the pressure but how physically demanding the session was for her. Nadal had been off court for about a year, and even then Eala felt how far the level still was, which tells you something important about what elite intensity really means in tennis. This was not about being discouraged but about getting a clear reference point of what the top of the sport actually looks like day to day, shot to shot and rally to rally. Eala also said that just being able to say she hit with Rafa felt insane and that she felt lucky and blessed to experience it, but the biggest takeaway was not a technical tip or a specific drill. The advice that stayed with her was something Nadal often repeats in his speeches, and that is the importance of surrounding yourself with good people. This might sound simple, but in professional tennis it is one of the hardest things to get right, because your team shapes your habits, your discipline, your mindset, and even how you handle pressure and setbacks. Eala said Nadal did talk to her about her game, but the message about people around you was what stood out the most, and that tells you she was not just listening as a player but as someone thinking long-term about her career from a tennis perspective. This makes perfect sense because progress at this level is rarely about one shot or one match. It is about daily standards, consistency, and the environment you build around yourself. Training with Nadal showed her what true intensity looks like, and his advice gave her a framework for how to sustain growth beyond one good week or one good tournament. My opinion is that this kind of lesson is more valuable than any single win because it changes how a player thinks and how they prepare every single day. For Alexandra Eala, this was not just a cool experience with a legend, it was a reality check, a motivation boost, and a mindset reset all at the same time. And sometimes that is exactly what turns potential into real progress on the tour.